Interstellar is a science fiction drama starring Matthew McConaughey, Anne Hathaway, Michael Caine, Jessica Chastain, and directed by Christopher Nolan. The film is set sometime in the not too distant future where Earth has changed drastically. The planet is enveloped by an event known as blight, which is basically massive dust storms which kills off most of the food sources, which in turn causes many to starve to death, and the rest turn to farmers in order to put food on the table. That is, until a wormhole is discovered near Saturn. This wormhole joins our solar system to a different galaxy. It then becomes the mission of a handful of people to travel through the wormhole and search for a planet that can sustain human life. Now, one cannot help but compare this movie to 2001: A Space Odyssey, as this film does seem to share similar parallels. Not only that, but Stanley Kubrick's film has been heralded as a classic science fiction film, and Interstellar is on par, if not better, than its counterpart. The visuals in this movie are just mind-blowing, and trust me, you are in for a visual delight. Two of the most stunning visual pieces are the wormhole and the black hole, which just looks foreboding yet hauntingly beautiful. The film gets a theme of isolation across beautifully, as the ship that the astronauts are in is not a massive spaceship, but a smaller spacecraft, and once you see how it travels through the vastness of space, you just get that feeling of complete isolation. Christopher Nolan's depiction of alien worlds is remarkable, and they do feel so alien, yet also authentic, and you can't help but wonder if worlds like this actually exist. Now, the movie also had Kip Thorne as consultant and executive producer. Mr. Thorne is a theoretical physicist who ensured complete scientific accuracy in the movie, which basically means that this is science fiction infused with science fact. And of course, this does go hand in hand with the themes of the movie, which range from the obvious environmentalism to the quantum physics such as time travel. Now, as amazing as this movie is, and it really is good, it is not without its flaws. The film suffers from a couple of inconsistencies, and there are a few plot holes here and there. Nothing as major as the plot holes in The Dark Knight Rises, and they don't really affect the movie that drastically. The story itself isn't the strongest, and at times it can feel a little sentimental. But ultimately, it's not enough to make this film any worse, and it's not really a major distraction. Praise has to be given to Hans Zimmer, who scored the movie. The music in this film is haunting and gives you a sense of awe and complete appreciation for the vastness and wonders of space. Now, if you have a general understanding or interest in science or theoretical science, then this movie is just up your alley. If you are completely clueless like I am and the general public in those fields, not to worry, as the movie is still highly entertaining and it will not leave you disappointed. Christopher Nolan has proven himself time and time again to be an amazing director, and honestly, I believe that this is his masterpiece. So, with that in mind, Interstellar gets a time-warped 10 out of 10. My name is David Braz, and thanks ever so much for watching my movie review. If you liked what you see and want to see more, then please hit the subscribe button.